んと言え。
あなたに近い派遣会社
なんで歌ったの？だったら僕もスタッフでしょ。そう言われるための我が社の強みは
最新求人その日に掲載。
富澤としめそれはダーンだ。
あなたに近い派遣会社
今度文字持ってるこれ。
接期生におすすめの年齢はありません。性別や年齢を問わず使える自然な恵みで作られているから。
それは地球生まれの透明感、石器星ギフトフロムジアース。
ワンバイ光線
世界初の技術で振動 3D 広域解析。シミが次々と増える前に発生源で自覚器。
増え続ける未来のシミまで防ぐ
メラノショット W 覚醒。
セレクテーションの山保管場所ないし。
難しないとね。どのか
至急営利を DX せよ。インボイス制度もトキウム。
新しいヘアアップアルファリベルでは新毛髪でバージョンアップ、ツヤめきアップ、張り出しアップ、ボリュームアップ、自分好みのヘアスタイルに。
増毛キャンペーン中。
美容医療はファッションで。二重術29,800円。理想の不安 TCD フェイスラインのディープアップ TCD 小顔リフト1本13,800円。 TCD 小顔リフト TCD あとは無料カウンセリング。
ISU 世界フィギュアスケート国別対抗戦
Welcome back, everyone, to Tokyo and the 2023 World Team Trophy as we take a look at the start order for the free dance coming up in just a few moments. Just completed the Paris short program. That was such an exciting event indeed, and here we will move into the final of the dance event. This should be equally as entertaining and as exciting.
Free dance.
And we'll see Madison Chalk, Evan Bates are in the lead. Current world champions with Charline Guinaud and Marco Fabri in second place from Italy, and currently in third place Piper Gillies and Paul Poirier of Canada, the top three teams. And really it's not a matter of what you can do better, it's a matter of not making a mistake. If there is a visible mistake or a fall by any one of these teams, then movement has a very good chance of materializing, of happening. But should these teams skate pretty consistent without major mistakes, and those positions probably would not change too much, but we will see. We'll wait and see and find out. They all are brilliant, and it's very difficult to tell the difference between such excellence, no question. Now, in just a few moments, we will be introduced to the officials, and we really salute the officials from around the world who spend their time, of their vacation time and out of work, away from families, to dedicate their passion for the sport. It's taken so many years to learn and be trained and get to this level to officiate at a world team event such as this. We thank them for their time and for the commitment to the sport.
Video recording is forbidden. Please set your phones to silent mode. Please be also reminded that it is strictly forbidden to throw
Currently
items such as
in the
gifts and flowers
team
at
event,
eyes
the United States is at first with 62 points, Team Japan 47, and right behind them, Republic of Korea at 46 points. Things could change after this dance event, that's for sure. We'll step aside as you are introduced to the officials for this event.
Prior to the competition, let us introduce to you the officials for this event. Representing the International Skating Union, please welcome the ISU representative, Mr. Tatsuro Matsumura.
松村達郎国際スケート連盟理事
Also representing the ISU, please welcome
レフリー
the referee, Halina Golden Poltrak.
一番ジャッジ
Judge number 1, Jennifer Mast, the United States of America.
アメリカ2番ジャッジ
Judge number 2, Akiko Kobayashi, Japan.
日本3番ジャッジ
Judge number 3, Janet Cotton, Great Britain.
イギリス4番ジャッジ
Judge number 4, Michela Cesaro, Italy.
イタリア5番ジャッジ
Judge number 5, Jezabel de Boer, France.
フランス6番ジャッジ
Judge number 6, Soyeon Ahn, the Republic of Korea.
韓国7番ジャッジ
Judge number 7, Salome Shigogitse, Georgia.
ジョージア8番ジャッジ
Judge number 8, Andre Mark Alain, Canada.
カナダ9番ジャッジ
Judge number 9, Christian Bauer, Germany.
ドイツ
The technical panel,
テクニカルコントローラー
the technical controller, Yulia Ray.
テクニカルスペシャリスト
The technical specialist, Candice Toller-Green. And Khalid Shai Morazzi.
And there are your officials for the free dance. And now, the athletes. Group number 1. There they are. Young team right out of juniors representing Korea. And Team France, home favorites here in Japan.
第一グループの選手の皆さんはリンクにお入りください
The skaters of women group number 1 will take the ice.
Our first team representing the Republic of Korea, 18-year-old Hannah Lim and 21-year-old Ye Kwon. Out of the junior circuit this season, moving up to seniors in such a short time after the Junior Worlds here at the World Team Trophy. And from France, Evgenia Lopareva and Jeffrey Brissot.
From Japan,
30-year-old Kana Muramoto and 37-year-old Daisuke Takahashi.
skaters, please start your 5-minute swirl.
There is a look at the start order for this first group. The day started, of course, with the pairs short program, such an exciting event. 6 teams, remember, in the pairs event, 6 teams in the dance event. The singles, the women have 12 participants and the men have 12 as well. First place takes 12 points,
今シーズンジュニア
all
グ
the
ラ
way
ンプ
down
リ
to
シリーズ
12th place in the singles event for 1 point, and 6th place finish in the pairs over the dance. They'll gather 7 points. That'll be added to the team. And as we mentioned, United States, then followed by Japan, Korea, France, Italy, and Canada, standing so far in the team event. Well, Hannah Lim and Ye Kwon were the World Junior Silver medalists in Calgary just in March. They have such wonderful qualities as they move into the senior ranks. French national champions, 5th Europeans, 12th in the world, Evgenia Lopareva and Jeffrey Brissot. Took the bronze medal in the Grand Prix in Angers, France, earlier this season.
They have won their first
They're in 5th place right now with a 76.15.
this season's
Would
national
love to move up.
Representing France, Evgenia Lopareva and Jeffrey Brissot.
But no question, the fan favorites here, 30-year-old Kana Muramoto and 37-year-old Daisuke Takahashi. 11th in the World Championships, just missing the top 10 at less than 2 points. Would love to have a great skate here to finish out this season.
The silver medalist at the 2022 Four Continents and won the season Challenger Series in Kazakhstan. And
They've really helped the Japanese team
Kana Muramoto and
challenge
Daisuke Takahashi.
here in the World Team event. World Team Trophy. A great example of a single skater, Daisuke, 2010 Olympic bronze medalist, moving into the ice dance discipline. You can hear the audience in the background, lots of cheering for this team here. All the teams, Japanese fans, absolutely outstanding. They're highly knowledgeable in the sport of figure skating and tremendously supportive of athletes from around the world. It's always such a pleasure coming to Japan. True, passionate figure skating fans.
There is
1 minute left in the warm-up.
The last few moments of the warm-up, everyone's just getting comfortable, ready and excited to perform. There's nothing like a full house, passionate fans to perform to. It adds to the excitement and perhaps to the nerves as well. But it's motivating. It fuels your performance without question. It's a high in life to perform in front of so many people in a sport that you've spent a lifetime crafting and developing. And here we go, the free dance, the final of this event, the first event to finish here at the World Team Trophy. Well, a big smile on Hannah's face there, 18 years old, 21-year-old Ye Kwan in the junior ranks all season, 2 Junior Grand Prix events, Junior Grand Prix final, Junior World silver medalist in Calgary in March, and here they find themselves in the senior event at the World Team Trophy, representing the Republic of Korea. A 103.31 personal best in the free program of the World Junior Championships. The free program is different right now, and they'll skate to Danse Macau. There's a set of twizzles, steps in between, second set. Nicely done. Watch closely for Hannah's extreme expression throughout this program. Pick up an entrance into that straight line lift. next element here. The choreographic steps coming right at the camera, right at the judges. Well, they might be just fresh out of the junior ranks, but you really cannot tell. This is a very dramatic team. Good skating skills, wonderful quality of their elements. They're set and already in senior international competition. Hana Lim, Ye-Kwan from Korea. I always love watching this team. They bring so much drama and passion to their performance, supported by very solid skating skills. And unless you are a dance judge or a dance coach at a high level, you wouldn't really notice a huge difference between this team and some of the other senior teams. Of course, second at the Junior World Championships, you can see they're at the top of the juniors in the world, transitioning very nicely into the senior ranks. Let's take a look at some of this program as they enter the twizzles here. Good speed and synchronization, arms above the head for a feature. There's the 1 foot sequence in the program, level 2 for both Hana and Ye. And you can see the expression on Hana. It's so strong and focused. Look at this pick up the lift, up and over the shoulder with the leg, right into a stand. And the straight line lift. So difficult, so beautifully done with the eyes for Hana. Completely focused. This team will be very interesting to see how they transition and adjust into the senior ranks. Are they able to continue their rise as we see the pickup, the rotational lift right at the end of the program? It's in at a level 4, the highest level of difficulty you can get. And there's the final pose as she rips out the heart. And then laughs. Great job. And a little cheerleading in the background. Need to get in sync there. It needs some work. Well done. Well, 103.31 is their personal best in the free dance. Of course, that's in the junior ranks. So you will see a higher score here in the senior. The difference in the elements, of course, and the length.
The score, please.
Season's best, 109.27. And they are absolutely thrilled, and so they should be. Welcome to the seniors.
This is their season's best score. And Team Republic of Korea is now in second place.
There you go. Korea has now overtaken Japan for the moment. The Japanese dance team coming up, and that result may very well change. As we see our next team on the ice, 22-year-old Evgenia Lopareva and 25-year-old Jeffrey Brussold from France. 5th at the Europeans, 12th in the World Championships. 116.02, the personal best. They will be skating to
Si
music
vous donniez
from
un
Edith
conseil à une
Piaf.
femme, que serait-il? Aimer. À une jeune fille? Aimer. À un enfant? Aimer.
La vieux voix est triste, au coin de la rue là-bas, son accordéoniste, il est parti soldat. Et tant pis si elle crève, son homme ne reviendra plus. Adieu les beaux rêves, sa vie elle est foutue. Pourtant ses jambes tristes l'emmènent au boui-boui, où il y a un autre artiste qui joue toute la nuit. Elle écoute la java, elle entend la java, elle a fermé les yeux.
Oh, great pickup. Lift onto the shoulders, fast rotations.
Ça lui rentre dans la peau par devant, par devant. Elle a envie de caresser cette musique. Alors pour oublier, elle s'est mise à danser, à
Set
danser.
twizzles nice and close, good unison. Steps in between, second set. Really beautifully done. Wonderful speed throughout this spin.
Mon Dieu, mon Dieu, mon Dieu, laissez-le-moi encore un peu, un jour, deux jours, 8 jours. Laissez-le-moi encore un peu à moi. Le temps de s'adorer, de se dire, le temps de se fabriquer des souvenirs. Mon Dieu, mon Dieu, mon Dieu, même si j'ai tort, laissez-le-moi
Well, perhaps these teams perform at an international level maybe 5-6 times a year, sometimes less, sometimes more. And it's not every time that they perform at the highest level. But when you can lose, or when the audience gets lost in the performance because they are completely consumed by the emotion of the music, you know they have skated their best. And this team was the best they've been in my opinion, all year, right here, right now. So beautifully and passionately skated without any errors that we could see. Obviously, small details perhaps the judges will see. That was special. And what a great way to finish their season this year. Yeah, we felt it as well. And you can see just by their posture and by their body language, and by their expression of movement and in their face, they were completely inside that program. What a great flip up into the shoulders, into the rotational lift. Wonderful speed across the ice. High levels of difficulty with high GOE, the quality scores, so the judges are adding points to the base value of those technical elements because they were so well done. The 116.02 is their season's and personal best, and they most likely will beat that score here. Here's a look at the 1 foot section. This is in at a level 3 for both Evgenia and Jeffrey. They seem absolutely in sync tonight. And it's that elusive, clean program with a passionate performance that the skaters chase throughout the season and sometimes throughout their whole career. It's so difficult to get. And I think this team just got it here tonight. And we'll see. Remember, their personal best is 116.02. And here's their score. It's a 118.52, their personal best, and they are thrilled. They are so deserving of that score. And she knows it. That's great. What fun.
First place, and Team France is now at third place.
And Team France has moved up to third, but Japanese team standing on the ice, ready to take their turn, earn their points. Up next, 30-year-old Kana Muramoto and a 37-year-old Daisuke Takahashi.
Kana Muramoto and Daisuke Takahashi.
115.95 is their personal best, earning that at the World Championship just a few weeks ago. Lift right into the rotational lift. sequence, side by side. Well, that is what makes this sport so incredible, so different, so unique, so enjoyable, is the passion of a performance felt between two people and watched by thousands. The judges look at it a different way. They'll be taking apart the details, the small details, but for the moment, the thousands of people in that audience and the viewers around the world could feel what they felt and what they have worked so hard for. And no matter what the score is, that's what makes this sport great. It is not just about the sport. Perhaps it's as much about the stories and the feelings and the emotions and the human emotions that takes this sport to another level. We see the pickup up over the shoulders, right into the stand. He's on one foot, she standing on his thigh. So difficult, but so beautiful. Athletes, performers, actors, it provides you everything. It brings you everything. Beautiful. Well, 115.95 is their personal best in the free dance. You might see a score close to that for sure, and it's a little less about the numbers and more about the emotion, and that's the great thing about ice dance. Of course, we have our favorites. We would like to see them climb the ladder, but we want to see them provide a brilliant performance, and this team did. Here are the scores for the free dance. 116.63 for Kana and Daisuke. That is second in the free dance so far, but it's a personal best. Now the final three teams, and it only continues to get better as we take a look at the team captain for Canada, Piper Gillies. There are the Italian team of Charlene and Marco and Madison and Evan from the United States. All brilliant, all wonderful young people. Sit back and enjoy the beautiful sport and art of ice dance.
From Canada,
Piper Gillies, Paul Poirier. They will present to you Evita. Charlene Guinaud and Marco Fabri from Italy, world silver medalists.
From the United States of America, Madison Chalk.
Madison Chalk, Evan Bates, world champions.
Skaters please start your 5 minutes warm-up.
The interesting thing about this World Team Trophy, and I have watched this for a number of years, and sometimes at the end of the season, the athletes do look tired in performance, and although they're still brilliant, the sharpness, the crispness, the passion isn't there, but not in 2023. So far, this event has been as good, if not better, in some areas as the World Championships just a few weeks ago. Perhaps it's the team camaraderie, the support, and the kiss and cry. It certainly is brilliant athletes presenting brilliant performances. As we take a look at Piper Gillies, Paul Poirier, the list of elements that they will present to you, the audience and the judges as well, as they skate to Evita. And you will see them get completely absorbed in the story and in the character.
Grand Prix Series in Finland and the Grand Prix final. And the bronze medalist.
They missed the national championships. Piper was ill at the time and also withdrew from the 4 continents. They are the Grand Prix final champions. And of course, winning their Grand Prix events as well. World bronze medalists, Piper Gillies and Paul Poirier. 33-year-old Charlene Guinaud, 35-year-old Marco Fabri from Italy. What a wonderful year for Charlene and Marco. I'm not convinced that they were convinced they would have so much success. They went simply about their business, raising their game in the performance, and the results followed
And this season's gold medalist
so very nicely.
Grand Prix Series in France and England, and the silver medalist at the World Championships. Representing Italy, Charlene Guinaud and Marco Fabri.
And what can you say about this team? 30-year-old Madison Chalk, 34-year-old Evan Bates from the United States. National champions, 4 continents champions, world champions. And had a couple glitches along the way this season, a couple second place finishes, but those, through that season, sometimes what might appear to be a loss is a gain long term. You go home and you fix things, and it's where you finish, not where you start in a season. And this team
At the World Championships. Representing the
finished
United
on
States
top of the
of
world.
America, Madison Chalk and Evan Bates.
From an audience perspective, so little to pick between these teams. It'll be, for you, your favorite, the best performance, your favorite music, wonderful choreography. And for the judges, it will be a breakdown of the details, the small details, any visible mistakes, even the smallest for a judge can be so costly for the team. Because these teams are ever so close in their abilities and their qualities. Amazing 1-foot spin, just suspended in air, just beautiful. Stationary lift into rotational lift. I mentioned several times, not much to do in the warm-up because they're so well prepared off ice, had a practice earlier in the day. They're ready to go. So we take a look at Carol Lane, coach of Piper Gillies, Paul Poirier. Carol Lane's done such a incredible job with not only this team, but all her teams in Canada. And you can sense the teams are just kind of relaxed and loose and ready to go. Different environment at the team trophy than it is at a world championship. I think more enjoyable for the athlete and sometimes better performances because they're in a relaxed state. And also because it's the end of the season. They'll have a break after this. From competition, that is, many of them go on tour for shows. Take a short break and get back to work for next season. Here we go, the final three teams in the free dance. Keegan Messing manning the big flag for Canada. This music was in their minds 11 years ago. They brought it up several times to do Evita, but for whatever reason, each year that they brought it up, they decided, no, let's wait. Let's hold it. Let's wait. And it's this season that they brought it to the ice brilliantly. 131.69 personal bests as they perform Evita.
Where do we go from here? This isn't where we intended to be. We had it all. You believed in me. I believed in you. Certainties disappear. What do we do for our dream to survive? How do we keep all our passions alive as we used to do? Deep in my heart, I'm concealing things that I'm longing to say. Scared to confess what I'm feeling. Frightened you'll slip away. You must love me. Don't cry for me, Argentina.
Well, how do you make something so difficult look so easy and so beautiful? And all these teams do. But it's a moment of silence in many ways. You get to watch beautiful statue in motion. The great thing about ice dance is that no matter what the result and no matter what the score, at least for the audience, the enjoyment is still there. It's a competition, no question. Yes.
Fantastic.
Yeah, exactly. Fantastic. Quite often in covering skating, there simply are no words in any language that can explain the feeling that you have when you watch a performance such as this. As we see the up into the twizzles. Level 4, of course, for both. The GOE score is that is the score for each one of the technical elements. For how well it was done are all extremely high in this performance. They have a 131.69 is their season's best. We'll see if they can come close to that here. But regardless of the numbers, the beauty of the performance that we all enjoyed. Carol thanking the Japanese fans, absolutely. They're so knowledgeable, so fair.
Picture matches really well. Gonna add it to the costume.
There's that bucket hat.
The score, please.
Here are the scores. They're looking for 131.69. We'll see what this score presents for them, but it's irregardless. 128.48. That will put Piper and Paul into first place. Two teams to come, two great teams to come. But what a way to finish the season for Piper Gillies and Paul Poirier at the top of their game with their best performance on this night.
Skating, not sport.
Well, we just watched the world bronze medalist. Now we will watch the world silver medalist, 33-year-old Charline Guinard, 35-year-old Marco Fabbri from Italy. 131.64 personal best, earning that just a few weeks ago at the World Championship. And they'll skate to My Love Will Never Die and Mephisto's Lullaby. Pick up into a straight line lift. stationary lift to rotational combination lift. Well, these programs for all the teams were picked just under a year ago. They've been trained, and they're always a little rusty at the beginning of the season. But when you see performances such as this, all these teams have been absolutely their best right here in Tokyo on the last performance of the season. And you can see the extra effort, the passion, how well prepared these teams are even for this event after a World Championship just a few weeks ago. Where you would see little mistakes perhaps early on in the season with a little out of sync perhaps, movements not exactly in time with each other, but not now. Every program has been polished in detail. Just brilliant. Well, their season's best, their personal best actually is 131.64. And how close will this performance come? This, I think, at least from what I've seen this year, was their best performance of the free dance. Watch this pick up here. This forward flip. There's a set of the clockwise twizzles. Here's this lift, 1 foot for Marco, just beautiful. A statue in motion. And it looked like this performance meant something more than just a run through. Final performance of the year, will they be back next season? I would think so. But many decisions yet to be taken for many of these teams, as we see a passionate kiss right at the end. That was great. Yeah, the Italians, such quiet people, very calm, full of life. Outstanding. Let's take a look at the scores. 131.64, their personal best. And it's a personal best, a new one, 132.34. As they take over the lead with one team to come.
Marco Bompoli is 132.34. This is their season's best score, and they are currently in first place. Team Italy is now in 5th place.
What fun. And now it comes down to the final team. We've seen the world bronze medalists, we've seen the world silver medalists, and now we will watch the world champions in this team event. From the United States of America, 30-year-old Madison Chock, 34-year-old Evan Bates. And they have the lead after the rhythm dance. .134.07 is their personal best. By a brilliant set of twizzles. Well, what is so special about this team is they are always extraordinarily and brilliantly different than the other teams. They are artists. They explore different approaches, and it may not be as melodic as some of the other teams or as much storytelling perhaps sometimes, but it is always innovative. It's always captivating, and it's always some of the best, if not the best, and it certainly has been this season for this team. Always interesting to watch because you're never quite sure what you're going to get, but it will always be just a little bit different, and they'll own it. It's them. It's who they are. And thanking the crowd, of course. The Japanese fans been spoken of many times, but it's such a comfortable place to skate because you know the people love the sport. They love what you do. They know what you do. They appreciate what you do. And it means so much to these athletes as we take a look at some of the elements inside the program. Such great effortless movement across the ice. As we look at the entrance into the twizzles, arms extended. Wonderful synchronization. There's the pickup over the shoulder and into the stand. And as all these ice dancers do, they perform at such a high level. You're just watching the upper body mostly, but it's the work done with the feet that's so risky and detailed and technical. Great stuff. Wonderful. And all these athletes look like they're having so much fun. The ones that are just getting off the ice, such a relief. Let's take a look at the scores. 134.07, their personal best so far. 138.41, a new personal best as Madison Chock, Evan Bates take the lead, take the dance title here, and widen that lead for the United States.
And they finished the competition in first place. Team USA is now in first place.
チーム USA は現在第1位です。
They're losing their voice from yelling and screaming so much. And we'll take a look at the final standings. Madison Chock, Evan Bates take the title, 138.41, with Charlene Guinard and Marco Fabri from Italy in second at 132.34. Piper Gillies, Paul Poirier, 128.48. The same placements as the World Championships just a few weeks ago, but all with brilliant performances. Such a joy, such an honor to watch. And looking forward to next year, what will they bring to the ice? Who will stay and pursue that Olympic dream again? We'll find out. As we take a look at the team standings, the United States way ahead with the 74 points. Team Japan in second with 55, but right behind is Korea, 53 points, your top three so far. France with 51, they're still in the hunt for that medal. Italy at 48, Canada at 46. Much more to come, no question. And that concludes the coverage of the free dance event. Up next will be the women's free program. You will not want to miss that event. That'll start local time here at 1900 hours. So make sure you stay with us for that event. Coming up, the women's free.